Music Monday. So today's episode is gonna be about vinyls. Now, me personally, I just started my vinyl collection about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it started with just people me gifting me vinyls. And most recently, I was about a month ago, I was able to like start buying my own vinyls. I don't have a vinyl player yet, but I'm just in love with just having physical media and being able to just access these whenever I want. Like digital libraries are cool and all, but like something about the vinyls, because you can tell when an artist has put effort into the cover art and the just vinyls. They can create it, they can design it how they want and have a little bit of show that creative control. So that's what I love about vinyls. But without further ado, we're gonna start off with the ones that I was gifted. So coming up first, we have Awaken My Love, Childish Gambino. Now, if you don't know, even by the shirt here, Childish Gambino is one of my favorite artists. So can't go wrong with gifting me something of his. And so shout out to Live Universe Soul for gifting me this album. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This being, one of the first vinyls that I've gotten, I was like super hyped about it. So glad. Next up, we have The Never Story. Now, this one, JID, fantastic. This one, a friend of mine had bought this online, but had accidentally ordered two, and was just like, well, I don't know what to do with it, and was like posting on the story. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep. The next up I have is Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. This one I just got this past recently for my birthday. Shout out to Immortal Rebel, my mod, super great friend. This is the Tyler album that made me started getting heavier into Tyler. There were some songs that I love, right? Odd Future, Earl Sweatshirt, fantastic. But this one I was like I resonated with a lot more, and was just it came out at a time where I'm like, oh yeah, this like kind of mirrors my life a little. Not mirrors my life, but I could I could relate to it a lot more. Next up, The Last Gift. Another this one, Childish Gambino again. Camp. This one's got two discs. And man, I have not opened any of these up. Want to preserve them until I actually can play them and have a vinyl player. But Camp got me through some rough times. Camp is the reason why I'm such a huge fan of Gambino, and just she really shaped my love for music and rap music, but music in general, because he that album is just phenomenal, from the production to the composing to the lyrics, and just so now we're gonna go to the ones that I got recently. So I went on a trip to St. Louis this past January for a friend's wedding, and a good friend of mine, Black Gold Roger, shout out to him, took me to a vinyl shop and showed me around while I was down there. So these are the ones that I picked. We got first "Melt My Eyes" by Denzel Curry. This one, this album, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. This one is a limited edition lavender vinyl. Again, haven't opened it up yet, but just the cover alone, and it's a lavender edition. This next one of my favorite albums, Smino, Black Swan, great album, great album. And I was in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? I had to show love to the St. Louis native. So this one I'm really excited about, just to have it in my hands, you know. This next one, Kawhi Gambino. Again, I love Gambino, but fucking I didn't even know this was on a vinyl. This is from a mixtape, a half of a mixtape, because there's two sides. There's Stone Mountain and there's Kawhi. Stone Mountain had a lot of samples and just probably couldn't get the samples cleared enough to get it on a vinyl, but to get Kawhi also featuring Jaden Smith, and I'm a huge Jaden Smith fan, because I was super excited. I literally jumped up in the air when I saw they had Sire on vinyl. Like, what? What? Sire was the beginning of a, I think, 5 year long run Jaden had of just putting out phenomenal music, from Sire to the electric version of the album to Eris to CTV3. The visuals for the music videos on this, the just the album itself was fantastic. Just shout out to Jaden Smith for real. This is like, so glad to have this one. And last but definitely not least, we showing some love out to Chicago, to the man, the myth, the legend, Mick Jenkins. Now, The Patience. This album like came at a time where I was like, all right, yeah, like I need to lock in and kind of be, I was in a time where I was maturing as myself, and this album right here was just like the perfect soundtrack to that part of my life. So shout out to Mick Jenkins. Like, this man is, if you don't listen to Mick Jenkins, you're missing out on just great penmanship. Like, the man has bars like no other, from his wordplay to his storytelling, and just like you can tell that like somebody cares about the craft and really like really hones in his talent when it comes to rapping. But super excited to have all of these. I will be getting a vinyl player, so if you have vinyls that you love and you want to show off, or if you want to talk about vinyls that you really want to get but are hard to find, let me know in the comments below. If you want to have a conversation with me about where to find some or some cool finds, you can also join my Discord. We can talk about it there. I have a music channel. I'm open and free to talk about any and everything in there. And as a last little bonus and a special tidbit, it's not a vinyl, but physical media nonetheless, CD of Please Don't Text Me After This by Dreamer, fantastic rapper, and you may know him as Kale's dad. He's a streamer. Shout out to him for real. And this is actually a signed copy I have on the back here. Yeah, yeah. Only a small amount of these were made. Only a handful of people have them physically and signed. So shout out to him for real. That's the homie. All right. So that's it for Music Monday. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store next week. So turn on, like, subscribe, post notifications, whatever you got to do. You don't want to miss the next one. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Be safe and be rad.